Hello, happy Monday. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Robin with ShinePages, and today I wanted to cover how to tweak your mobile view and really maximize your mobile view because so many people are viewing websites on mobile these days. So it's easy to you're designing on a desktop, right? And so sometimes it's easy to forget that you also need to tweak your mobile views, especially when your website provider, ShinePages, as well as others, do automatically mobile optimize your pages. So they're readable, they're workable for people. However, you might find more success, more conversions, and more visitors really being able to really dive in to your site if you tweak those mobile pages. And today I'm going to show you two different ways to maximize your mobile view using the ShinePages platform. I'm going to just scroll over here to my other screen so that I can show you right here. So again, within the ShinePages platform, there's actually three different views that you can use. So this one here is your standard desktop. This is where you're going to be, doing most of your designing. I typically get everything ready to go and exactly looking like I want it to look on desktop first before I even touch my other views. Those two other views are your tablet view, and it's going to be down here in this corner. I hope you all can see that. It's the tablet view, and then we also have our phone view. Okay, so when we go to desktop view, this is where you do most of your designing, but you actually have the ability to do complete editing on your tablet and your phone view as well. When you first start out, and any template that you choose with ShinePages, all of these different views are going to start out sharing content live across all three views. So if you make a change to one area, it's going to make a change to all of the views, right? It's kind of live content that is spanned across all three views. The way to actually make changes and to tweak things would be to edit within the mobile view, but you want to be careful to edit only for that mobile view. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So this is, actually, I'm going to start a little differently. I'm going to switch gears really quickly. I said there's going to be two tips. The editing part is actually one tip, but I'm going to get to that second. I'm going to go to the first tip, which is before we make any edits to the mobile view, you're going to want to check your global styling settings. So again, within the ShinePages platform, you have your global styling, and this is going to dictate your colors and your fonts and your heading fonts for each of the different elements within your site. So you're going to go over here to your global styling menu, which is the little paintbrush in your side menu. I'm going to click on that. And you're going to go into text styling. So ideally, you've watched the tutorials, you've gotten started, you maybe uploaded some fonts for your website here, and maybe you set your color palette here. So those are all part of your global styling toolkit. But the one that's going to affect your mobile view is your text styling. So as you can see, there's two different ways to set your global text styling. There's the desktop view, but there's also the mobile view. And so sometimes people forget to make changes to the mobile view. So if, for example, you wanted to make things a little bit smaller, your text a little bit smaller for the mobile view, because you found when you went over to the mobile view, maybe it wasn't looking exactly like you wanted, you can make those changes here to your text styling mobile view. And that way it will actually make some changes that might fix it and make it look exactly like you'd like before you even have to go edit your screen. So I'm going to show you what I mean. So this is the mobile view. We've clicked on this. And then as you go through, you can click to edit all of these different parts of your site. So your paragraph or your body copy is going to be here. You just click to edit this. If you wanted to make any changes, this would be all of the fonts you've added to your site, as well as the default fonts that are on your site. So you can make those changes right in here. You can make changes to font size here. As you see, that's automatically changing the site behind me. That just increased the size of those letters there. I'm going to keep that fairly small. You can also do the letter spacing. Again, that's going to make changes here. That really pulled all those letters apart, just like that. And in addition, the line height and the text color. So these are changes you can make for each part of your site, each heading. So again, here we can change this. And that just changed this font here to be this font. Again, so go through and you can make all of these changes, or maybe it's just that you simply want to make things larger or smaller, have more spacing in between the letters or not. So again, making it really big, that's just huge. So this is something that you could change for your mobile view. So without even actually editing your mobile view itself, you can make changes and just make sure everything is set for how you'd like it within your mobile view by, again, hit confirm. Again, going over here to your global settings, your global styling, click global styling, go to text settings, and make sure that not only is your desktop view set, but also your mobile view is set. Okay, so that is tip number 1. Tip number 2 has to do with actually editing the individual pages. So like I said, your content is live across all 3 views to start with. But if you want to make tweaks just to an individual area, just for mobile view or just for tablet view, you can do that as well. So let's say, for example, this block here, we can change things with like the reverse order of the columns. So you can just click that button. This is only going to make a change to the mobile view. So you can do that. The other thing you can do is you can have this stretched or not stretched. Typically stretched being checked works best for mobile, but that's an option that you have. These 2 changes below, stretched and the reverse column order, those are only going to affect the mobile view. However, anything else you try to change on this mobile view, because it's live across all the views, will change all of your views. And for example, if you were to go into your block and delete your block, that's going to delete it across all of your views. It's going to delete it on your desktop. It's going to delete it on your tablet. It's going to delete it on your mobile. So instead of doing something like that, what you'd want to do is you want to simply turn it off for that view. So what I like to do is actually make a copy of my block. I'll go into a block, I'll hit copy, and it has saved anything you've copied. And you can do this with any element on the site. You can do this with boxes, blocks of text, buttons, images, icons, any widget. You can copy the widget, and then it will save it up here in your folder. Go here to your copied items and drag it over. I'll just note, for example, that you also have the ability to save any of these copied items. These are kind of temporarily sitting there waiting for you. You've copied them and then you can paste them back on the page. But if you'd like to save any of those as a permanent element to keep using over and over again as you're designing, you can absolutely do that. You just hit save in your account and you'd give it a name, and then it would show up here under your saved blocks and elements. Okay. So anyway, we just had this, we just made a copy of this block called container here. I'm going to drag this out and bring it over here. Okay, so now you'll notice that we actually have 2 blocks of the same thing on this page. We don't want that, right? We want to up only 1. So we know that this one here is the mobile only block because it has the little pink lines on either side. You can also see that it says mobile only right here. And this one down here does not. See, there's no pink lines on the sides and there's no mobile only right here. So this one is the one that's sharing content across all views. And you'll notice that only these 2 are showing up. So this is one where you can make changes just to these 2 views. You can't make it across all of them because it's shared across all of them. Whereas this, the mobile only block, you'll see that this one is automatically turned off for desktop because it's mobile only. And now you have a choice. You can say, I want to have this appear on my tablet or not, or appear on my mobile or not. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to make this block down here. We already have one on here, right? We have our mobile only copy of this block. So we can go ahead and turn that off on mobile. I could go ahead and turn it off on tablet as well, so we don't have 2 versions on tablet, or I can make a completely separate one just for tablet. For right now, I'm going to turn it off for tablet. So this little hidden area will not show up on your live mobile view of your site. it's only here in the editing view that you see this little grayed out box, but this will allow you to say that, oh, okay, I know that this block is hidden from my phone view and my tablet view. So back up here, now we have a block we can work with. Any changes you make to this block are only going to appear on your tablet view and your phone view if those are unchecked. Now you can make changes. Now I can say I want to center this, and I want to make this text different or bigger, or, call now. You can make it do whatever you'd like. These are changes that are only going to affect your mobile view, again, for whatever is unchecked. So we're going to just do this, change that, make this centered as well. So you really can make all of these different changes, and they're independent to only your mobile view. Now, once you do this, you have this mobile only section, right? You can keep doing that with other sections down the page. The only thing to remember is that now, if you wanted to make a change across your website, let's say you're adding in new content, or you want to switch out your main images, or you're adding something new, just remember that now if you make a change to your desktop, it's not going to be populated across all of those, because that one that's being populated across all of your views is hidden on your phone. So you do need to individually go in and make those same changes to your mobile view. And again, if you did the same thing with tablet, you would make it to your tablet view as well. Right now, this block is being shared across tablet and phone. So you could just make that change once, but if you wanted to, you could actually make 3 different views: a desktop view, a tablet view, and a mobile view. So you really can completely customize and make it exactly as you want it for each of those 3 views. Just remember, if you have turned off the view, for your tablet or your mobile, they're not sharing across all 3 anymore. You do have to make those changes to your desktop, to your tablet, and to your mobile if you have created separate views for each of those. But again, it's worth it to really make your mobile view spot on. You want to really be able to maximize the experience for your on-the-go visitors. So it might be worth it to have those 3 completely separate views if you're not going to be making changes to your site all the time. That way you can really hone in, maximize their experience, and get your mobile view exactly as you want it. So I hope this was helpful. Again, there's 2 different ways on the ShinePages platform to alter or edit your mobile view. One is with your global styling over here with the text on your different heading elements. And then the other is actually within the mobile editor itself, making a copy of your block, dragging that copy over, and now you have a mobile only view. And then you can turn off the view for the mobile on the one that's shared across. I hope that makes sense. Please comment below if you have any questions, or if there's anything that you'd like to see me do a tutorial on. I'm happy to do that. And have a fantastic Monday. Thanks so much.